I've always, when I was doing the podcast before this arrest, I was always saying haram, and I was always repulsed by these girls who were sexually promiscuous, etc. But now I find it truly repulsive because I see it as a danger sign. If a girl messages me on I don't have Instagram, but let's say a girl messages one of the fan accounts, or a girl sends me a love letter. I get lots by email.
Yeah.
She goes, look at my Insta. I miss you. You're the best man. And I click on her Insta, and she's been to Saint-Tropez. She's been to Dubai. She's been to Miami. She's been to wherever. She's been to Aspen, Colorado, and Courchevel. She's flown all of these places. I just think all these men have flown you around, and now you want me to buy you shit and fly you around. And what if I stop buying you shit? I just look at them and think, oh, nah, that's a police case.
Yeah.
And every single woman I look at who's not humble and respectful now, I just see as a police case waiting to happen. So I refuse to talk to women anymore because I'm like, no, you're all trouble. It's worse than just haram now. You can destroy my life. And I think a woman who is genuinely humble and honest and tries to preserve her sanctimoniousness regarding sexual promiscuity is less likely to make these kind of attacks. I can't exactly tell you why that is, but I think we'd all agree a girl who sleeps with less men is less likely to go and start chasing a man for money and making a big scandal and all this garbage. But these women who sleep with a bunch of men, they're fucking predators, bro. They're
lost
dangerous.
their morals.
They've lost their morality. They don't care about destroying your life because they have no link to you. There's no energy cord between you and them. They're just fucking you for fucking.
They're
and
demons,
they want money.
bro.
They're demons. So if you're a man now who's out here sleeping with girls who are promiscuous, you're not just making a mistake because they're promiscuous and they're not going to be a good partner. You're making a mistake because they can destroy your life. Promiscuity is now it's more than a red flag. It's a landmine.
Wow.
I won't go anywhere near a promiscuous woman ever for the rest of I was never going to anyway because I'm high enough status I don't have to. But now when I see a woman who acts that way and thinks that way, bruv, no, sir. There is no way you could convince me to go near a woman who's been with a bunch of men because I just see them as a court case waiting to happen. That's the world we now live in, especially when you have status and money. They want their bills paid, and you're going to pay them, whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
You're going to pay it, and the government love it, bro. I have no scientific proof to back this up, but I've come to the theory one of the reasons governments love this shit so much is, let's say you're a very rich man and you're international and all your taxes are set up right and all your things are in order and everything's done. You pay your taxes, you do your thing, whatever. You get hit with some big case and you have to pay $1 million a month in legal fees, which, trust me, it's not that much because I'm paying it. You're paying $1 million a month in legal fees. Your lawyers are going to pay their tax 50% on the dot because they have to, because they're part of the bar association and they have particular special bank accounts that can be monitored, etc. So the government just sits and goes, cool, well, we can get $6 million out of him if he has a year of $1 million legal fees. That's 50% tax rate. So the government loves it. They get to extract resource. Lawyers get rich. Girl lies. Nothing happens to her. She gets to fuck with your life. There's only one person who gets fucked.
The man.
You.
Yep.
Your lawyers are fine. The government's fine. She's fine. You are the one at the bottom of the pole getting fucked.
And you're the one paying for everybody.
And you're paying for all of it.
The judge being there, the lawyers being there.
Oh, the courtroom, the big fancy courtroom, the oak mahogany walls. You're paying for everything.
This is the biggest wealth transfer we've seen, where women come into play as tools and pawns to attack rich men, take their money, and then go back to normal. Literally.
And there's no consequences for them making these accusations.
None.
You know? Like, that's the crazy part.
And if there's no consequences to anything in life, you're going to keep doing it, right? If there's no consequences to stealing, you're going to steal. If there's no consequences to robbing houses, you're going to rob houses. I'm like, imagine you removed law, you'd see how quickly people will do bad and heinous things without consequence.
The purge, literally.
And we're telling women that it is now a purge on men without consequence, and you expect them not to do it? There's no consequence. So why wouldn't they do it? That's a basic that's a law of the universe that can be applied to both men and women. If they can act without consequence, they have no reason not to. For them, it's a 2-hour interview one afternoon at a police station. For you, it's 4 years of your fucking life.